Welcome to the 54th Grammy Awards. Bruce Springsteen opens up the show looking like a 70-year-old pirate in tennis shoes, but he still rocks. Lady Gaga in the audience looking like a fish caught in a fishnet. Here's your host, LL Cool J. We've had a death in our family, says a prayer for Whitney Houston, plays a video of Whitney singing at the Grammys, standing ovation. Intro, Bruno Mars. He's like Elvis mixed with James Brown. Says to the audience, get off your rich asses and start dancing. Amazing performance, one of the best around. Presenting Bonnie White and Alicia Keys singing a classic Etta James, two powerhouse voices. Now they present Best Pop Solo Performance, and the Grammy goes to Adele for Someone Like You. LL intros Chris Brown, great dancing, but lip-synced the whole thing. Maybe you could do the Super Bowl halftime show next year. CBS screws up and plays commercials over Fergie and Mark Anthony. Best rap performance goes to Jay-Z and Kanye West for Otis. Reba McEntire introduces Jason Aldean and Kelly Clarkson singing Don't You Wanna Stay. Kelly's voice is still amazing, but the performance is a little boring. Jack Black intros the Foo Fighters. They rock it out as always. Just being honest here, Dave's other band was never this good. Up next, it's Rihanna singing We Found Love, then Rihanna and Chris Martin from Coldplay, then just Coldplay. It's the hot geek girl from CSI with a couple of New York Giants presenting Best Rock Performance. And it goes to the Foo Fighters. Good choice. Dave Grohl thanks people and reminds artists to actually sing into a microphone. Chris Brown should be embarrassed right about now. Before Dave was done, they cut the speech short by introing Ryan Seacrest. Ryan intros a Beach Boys tribute with Maroon 5 singing Surfer Girl. Sounded good but boring. Then Adam Levine intros Foster the People singing Wouldn't It Be Nice. Then Ryan Seacrest is back introing the actual Beach Boys. They sing Good Vibrations, look old as dirt, but still pulled off a decent performance. It's Stevie Wonder says We Love You, Whitney, plays the harmonica and intros Sir Paul McCartney. McCartney sings a love song called My Valentine, gets a standing ovation. Here's Comet and Taraji Henson present Best R&B, and the Grammy goes to Chris Brown. He thanks God and the Grammys for letting him back. It's the Civil Wars. Who? They thank their opening act, a promising kid from Liverpool, i.e. Paul McCartney. Then they do a short song and intro Taylor Swift. Taylor sings Mean, plays the banjo and sounds great, but looks like she just rolled out of a barn. Gets another standing ovation. It's Neil Patrick Harris who presents Song of the Year, and the Grammy goes to Adele for Rolling in the Deep. Back to LL Cool J on stage with Kate Beckinsale. Intros Katy Perry. Starts singing E.T. Wait, did the music just stop? Oh, they meant to do that. Wow. Katy Perry looks amazing and different and angry. She sings Part of Me. Russell Brand, are you listening? Dirk Bentley and Miranda Lambert present for Best Country Album, which goes to Lady Antebellum. Didn't they get enough awards last year? Gwyneth Paltrow intros Adele, sings Rolling in the Deep. Sounds a little shaky at first, then owns it. Big cheers from a standing audience. Taylor Swift intros a Glenn Campbell tribute with the band Perry, Blake Shelton, and the man himself, Glenn Campbell, who rambled between every line. It's Carrie Underwood singing It Had to Be You with Tony Bennett. Classic song from a classy guy. They present Best New Artist, which goes to Bon Iver. Who? It's the Academy President. Thanks Paul McCartney for helping the Music Cares program set new records for the year. And it's time for the people who died. Amy Winehouse opens the list, Whitney Houston closes it. The pictures fade to Jennifer Hudson singing I Will Always Love You. What a voice. LL Cool J shouts out Don Cornelius of Soul Train. Then it's a dance collaboration with Chris Brown and David Guetta. Hey, I think Chris is actually singing this time. And here comes Lil Wayne. Is he wearing Big Bird slippers? And now the Foo Fighters? That's quite a gear change, but they rock it out with Deadmau5. Remind me that I need one of those Mickey Mouse helmets. Drake is on stage, intros Nicki Minaj.
The Exorcism of Roman.
A weird film opening sequence, then she's chained to a wall looking like the Bride of Frankenstein. Now walking around in a crazy church sequence with gospel singers, and then she's floating in the air, and it's done. What was that? LL Cool J welcomes last year's Record of the Year winners, Lady Antebellum, and they present this year's Record of the Year, which goes to Adele, Rolling in the Deep. Adele actually thanks the radio programmers for playing her song. That's a nice change. It's Diana Ross introing the Album of the Year. Will it go to the Foo Fighters, Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars, Rihanna? Of course not. It's Adele for 21. She thanks everybody again, but pauses to wipe some snot. LL closes the show by one more time introducing Paul McCartney, singing some classic Beatles, joined by Bruce Springsteen and David Grohl for a massive guitar jam. That's one hell of a way to close the show, and I'm done.